future.
It's real-life experience without real-life repercussions. This new simulation lab at St. Pete College is helping nurse students prepare for the worst. What looks much like a hospital is actually a new classroom at St. Pete College. Inside this Simulation Center for Excellence in Nursing Education, or SCENE,
your patient is what tells you everything.
Students are preparing to respond to real life.
Putting needles into them or dealing with blood products, that kind of experience I don't feel should be first time on a real person.
And there's no danger to real people because they're working on simulators that can be booted back up again, and they can have that same experience again till they have a comfort level with that kind of critical care experience.
That you can see if you do your IVs.
And of course, real life includes death sometimes. This first set of students to learn in St. Pete College's simulation lab will also learn to deal with that too.
They can also fail in here because even if you do everything perfectly in a cardiac code, the patient may not live. And so it's good for the students to have that experience, and then we can debrief them. How do they feel about a patient dying?
From the basic to the more advanced care, St. Pete College's nursing students can now meet some of their clinical experience requirements inside the simulation lab, a real benefit for those specializing in certain areas, according to Dean Jean Wartock of the nursing school.
We have simulators that will allow students to experience a birth. There's a Noel simulator that can simulate birth. And then we also have pediatric simulators.
Simulations preparing future nurses for the kind of health care we all hope to receive.
Compared to a classroom, the hands-on knowledge, the being able to find pulses, to know where they're at based on where they were on the mannequin, to be able to then take that to the patient.
Future additions to the simulation lab includes emergency room experience as well as preparing a body for a morgue.